Here we are. It's going to take a few minutes for everybody to get their notices, but we are here. My name is Allie Martin, and I'm from Heart and Soul Connected, and I am here with the beautiful Shelly and her baby, Allie, and I've been so excited about this, honestly. So, yeah, I'm hoping that my internet's going to stay. If it doesn't, folks, uh, my apologies. I have no idea why it decided to pick this time to to do this, but um, I want to welcome those of you who are here from Shelley's channel, Paula and Betsy and Tommy and Trust No. Um, yeah, they love you just as much as I do.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so I am so excited to be here today. I have been following Allie. I don't know, I don't know how long you've been doing this. Maybe 6 or 7 months, I think I've been following you. And I know that you began this a little bit sooner than that. I think you did anyway. And so we're going to talk about Allie, and we're going to talk about your experience. And she's hanging in there. She's got her outfit on that looks like Mama's.
He's matching me. Huh? You matching Mama? Yeah.
Yes. She is just the most adorable thing, really. We just love her. Yes, yes, everybody's happy to see you. So, yeah.
Hi,
So,
everyone. Thanks for
yeah.
joining. Oh, Allie wants to be involved now.
She
Okay.
does. Well, it's all about Allie. So, we're happy that she wants to be involved. She could run off and do something different, I
I
suppose.
have your baby duck.
Oh, Allie? We
He's a
got
baby.
people here from Skokie, Illinois, and hi, Sonia. And some other people have come in. It's great to see you guys, Annie Bear. So, yes, I want everyone to know that Allie has a channel, and her channel information, I know some of you are coming from there. Her channel information is down in the show notes. After the show, you'll be able to see it. And there's also a link to her Instagram. That's where I found you. And she has a TikTok. Does she have a Facebook? I don't know. Does she have that too, Shelley?
She does. It's under my name, Shelly.
It's under your
Yeah.
name. Okay. All
Yep.
right.
And she
Yeah.
has Instagram. Instagram, Allie Bichon,
Oh, yeah. That's where I found her. Yeah, on Instagram.
and
And
TikTok.
every day it's another surprising video that you post. It's really, and I see the comments that I get from your beautiful videos that you share with everybody, and everybody loves you and Allie. They just adore you, and I think you know that. You've got over 300,000 followers on Instagram. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I only see it going up from there, Shelley.
Isn't it pretty amazing?
It is pretty
The
amazing. So,
support and love.
uh-huh, yeah. So, let's talk a little bit about Allie when you got her. Oh, you follow her too, Mary? Okay, so you now are aware of who this is. Okay. So, um, why a Bichon Freise, first of all? Have you always had Bichon Freise?
No, so
Mm.
I had previously adopted from the Humane Society a Bichon. He was
Oh,
9 years old, and
uh-huh,
he came into my life at a time where I really needed a little companion. He
uh-huh.
chose me, and um, he was already 9 years old, and that I mean, I absolutely adored him with everything inside me. And he passed away from a heart condition when he
Mhm.
was 14 and a half. And so
Okay.
I I think when you lose such a big part of your heart,
Yes,
I was looking for the same thing to fill
I
that.
understand.
And
I
that's
do.
where a friend of a friend knew someone that had Allie, and that's how
Hmm.
I ended up with Allie. And
Okay.
um, that's where it starts.
That's where it starts. That's so interesting you say that, Shelley, because I've had a lot of Shih Tzus. That's what I have had. And I got a 10-year-old Shih Tzu who stole my heart completely. And she just passed last year, and I ended up getting another one. But there's like, you can have a soul dog, and that dog just brings you so much love. And I know you weren't replacing that dog, but you got the most beautiful little replacement. I mean, it's like your dog brought her to you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
they say your dog is kind of an extension of you, and I think she might be a
uh-huh.
little bit of me. A
Well,
little
and there's
diva.
nothing wrong with that. What I see, I like. So that's so wonderful. Wow, everybody. Thanks for coming in. We got people from Oklahoma, El Paso. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. When I reached out to Shelly, I asked her because I think we're getting too much news and information in the world that is depressing. So I decided that I thought Allie could bring her beauty to my channel, and then Shelly could also, send to her channel. But I uh, I did not realize that Shelly and I don't live that far from each other, which is even more incredible to me. So it's just amazing. And so we met about a week ago, I think it was, or a little over a week ago, on a Zoom call. And I've been watching and watching. I mean, I watch anyway, but I've been watching and watching ever since. And what I'm seeing is just like I never would have expected to see some of the things that she asks and does. So we're going to talk about some of those things. That's amazing.
Yeah,
So you did say she's 2 years
she's
old
2. She turned 2 in June.
in June. Okay. All right. And first of all, I put up here the talking Bichon, but she's a communicating Bichon, and she doesn't speak from her voice, but she speaks from her mama's voice. And I really am interested to know what you used as the first buttons and how that went. How long did that take? The first couple of buttons you used.
Okay, so the first button was treat button, her treat
Okay.
button, and that
Uh-huh.
one was quite easy because I would hit it and I'd give her a treat, and then I hit it and give her a treat, and it was just
Sure.
repetition, modeling, and then
Uh,
she'd hit it and I'd give her a treat, and so she picked that one up within a day. She's like, "Okay, I'm getting treats," and then the
yeah.
next one was the go potty button, and that
Uh-huh.
one was easy too. Just took her out to before I would take her out, I'd say go pot, hit the button for her, and she
Uh-huh.
keeps throwing her deck on the floor and making me pick it up. And so it's
It's
a
just
fun game.
I'm in charge,
Um,
not that Ellie.
and
Yeah.
so it was just it's repetition and modeling and me using the buttons when I talk to her. So the first two
Yeah.
were those two.
Uh-huh.
And then we just continued on to words that she already knew: mama, dada, brother.
Yeah.
And of
Mhm.
course, I wanted her to tell me she loved me. So I put I love you button out. And
Uh-huh.
because I tell her that so many times a day. It's
Sure. Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so I always say, I love you. And then she picked it up and she would say, I
Yeah.
love you, and hit mama. And then she'd put two together. I love you, mama. And I'm like, oh my
That's
gosh.
amazing.
She's like
I,
totally getting it.
yeah.
It just was every day during the week. I mean, I'd always be talking to her and we'd add another button as soon as she like started using the ones that she had correctly. And it just
Mhm.
has snowballed from there,
Because
just
loves
based on her personality. Like she
yes.
loves clothes. I mean, so obviously we had to give her some clothes buttons, and
Sure.
she
Sure.
loves shopping.
Yeah,
So,
that just is so. Yes, Cappuccinia. You ask if it's a personalized button. It is Shelley's voice, and I think you can just get them on. Can't you get the buttons like at the pet store or at Amazon or something?
yeah, so
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
generic buttons, nothing special,
Uh-huh.
4 buttons for $10, and you record
Uh-huh.
whatever word you want on them.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes, Betsy Long. She does have manners. I've noticed that as well. Shelley has instilled the manners. Oh, they love your videos, Allie. They're and oh, you have a Bichon as well called Daisy in Pittsburgh. Well, thank you. I bet this means a lot to you to see a dog that is the same as your own on there. That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
absolutely.
Yeah. Um, so more and more got added over time, right?
Yeah, over it's
Okay.
been about 2 years. So
Two
it took
years.
about
Yeah.
80, a little over 80 buttons in 2 years.
I know. That's so amazing to me. The bad girl one makes me laugh too, Beverly, because it's like she's scolding her mama or she's scolding brother, right? Or
She There's a story behind that, and I get a lot
okay.
of comments about it that,
Mhm.
"Why would you give her a bad girl button?" And I was like, "Because she'd be naughty, like, she would take the toilet paper from the bathroom and bring it in the front room, or she'd chew on a shoe." Just the
Uh-huh.
silly little naughty things puppies do, and I would say,
Right. Yeah.
"Adelai's bad girl. No, no," And
Uh-huh.
she, over time, like Uno reversed us. And like now it's not Allie being a bad girl, it's mama, dada, brother.
Right, right,
We're all the bad girls now. Whenever she doesn't get her way,
right.
bad girls.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you're not going to give me what I want. And I got to know about the olives. There's absolutely, I've never, and these are black olives, I'm guessing, not the green
Yeah.
ones. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so there's a lot of people that are like toxic to dogs. You can't do that. And I'm like, yes, I can. It's okay. It's she gets probably 2 a week and they're
Okay.
black olives and they're not no pits and low
Yeah.
sodium and I do rinse them before I give them to her. But
Uh-huh.
the way that I found out she liked them is she was like 4 months old and I was making nachos for dinner and I opened a can of olives and an olive fell on the floor. She just ran, grabbed it, and she ate it up. Like it was the best thing. And now every time any kind of can is opened, she screams. She thinks it's
Oh, I
olives
bet.
and
Uh-huh.
it's this
Uh-huh.
high pitched scream. She gets so excited and it that's like one of her favorite things is an olive.
It's just so amazing when I saw that, and I do know that grapes are toxic. We talked, people, you've talked about that as well, but not the olives, but not very many. So,
Correct.
um,
Moderation.
yeah, moderation in everything anyway. And of course, I had to ask you where you got the chippies because I ended up buying some and having them delivered, and my dogs just love them. They are just wonderful. They're
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah,
Yes.
they
Uh,
are. Yeah.
That's another thing. Like people ask me how I name things differently than a normal
Uh-huh.
person would. Like I call things differently. So that's been like having to explain what is a chippy. Well, yeah, it's a dog treat, you know. But
Yeah.
why do you call it water pool? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just call
Yeah.
things
That's okay.
differently.
That's just what you do. Yeah. And she understands.
Yeah.
This person here, Oklahoma Jim, it looks like when she picks her outfits, it's the best. You're going to
It
have to
is.
get another hanging rack in there pretty soon, aren't you, Shelley?
Yes, we are overflowing, and I mean, it's only been what, like a month since I added the second
Hmm. Yeah.
rack. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something for all the clothes
Yeah.
that she's getting sent to her. She
Yeah.
has an outfit for everything, I think.
She
Even
does, and
for
she has Halloween
debutante
costumes
balls,
already.
she's got an outfit.
I tell you what, it's just she's just amazing. She's just amazing to me. Um, Evie or Evie, the chippies aren't. I get the ones that are chicken. Is that the ones you get, or they're beef ones too?
Yep.
They're just little. Yeah.
There's
Okay.
just chicken ones that we use.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're dog treats shaped as potato chips made of chicken. And
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
they're a good little healthy dog treat.
They are a healthy dog treat, and actually, what I really love about what was on the list of it, it said pretty much it was human grade.
Yeah.
And that made me really happy because I know that there have been treats that come in from China and a few other places that are very dangerous. You have to be very careful. But these are made fairly in the United States, and I think anybody could eat them,
Yeah.
really, if you wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yes, there you go. We love her watching. She makes us happy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it is impossible to be sad around a Bichon. Yeah, I agree with that. They're just so adorable. Yeah. So Allie is wearing, I believe, a black sweater or black onesie, you said?
Yeah, it's a jam jam, it's just a black onesie.
Oh, it's one of her jam jams. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my goodness. That's fabulous. Um, let's see. I want to find my questions here. So, if anybody hasn't seen Allie and Shelly from, I think, yesterday, and they're on Instagram, and it's just a short. It's a short, like Shelly posts, and Allie pushed Y, and then I think she pushed poop. Is that what it
Why
was?
puppy puppy poo poo?
Why puppies puppy poo poo? Yeah.
Yeah.
That blows my mind. Because, it's like I mean, I know these dogs are between like 3 and 4 years old children, I believe it is. That's how
Hmm.
dogs communicate. but and they can know up to 250 words, but we've never had that proof before, really, have we? Have you ever?
I
Yeah.
all I've ever I watch a few other dogs that use buttons. Bunny is one of the most famous ones, and
Yes, I've
I
seen
know
them.
that
Yeah,
she asks questions as well.
she does.
So
Okay. Yeah.
so but the questions have become newer to me with Allie over the last few months. I think she's just been asking more questions about different things.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, every day it's something new. It's something new that she just, I mean, I look forward to it. It's almost like, what's Allie going to do today? That's what I feel like. So anyway, she's wonderful. Um, and she listens to you very intently. This is what really surprises me. She'll go over to a button, she'll push a button, and you will respond to her. And she looks right at you. You'll either ask her something about it, or you'll say, "Oh, do you want this?" or whatever. And she goes over and she pushes another button. And I have never been able to command my dogs to look at me that long. And that's amazing to me. That's amazing.
I feel the same way. Like I can't
Yeah.
explain it. The
Yeah. Yeah.
the the what we have, her and I, is just it's different than I mean,
It is.
her and Dada, her and brother. Like
Right. Right.
we just have a conversation.
You do.
I literally, it's amazing, and it amazes me every day. Like, and
Mhm.
she'll be sleeping and wake up from a nap, and she'll like she must have been thinking about something, and she'll go talk about it, and it's just
Yeah.
like what? Okay,
Oh
okay,
my God. Yes.
yeah.
Well, and last night, I guess she had gone out to go potty before bed, and she called you on the phone because she wanted you to come get her, not Dina.
Yes, that was just like I thought like my husband needed something and he like hit it
Uh-huh.
because he didn't have his phone and
Yeah.
he knows it would call me. But it
Uh-huh.
when I watched the Ring camera that recorded it, it literally was her. She was being a little booger and hit the button and was and running from him. And then she goes to like you can't touch me. I'm in my girl cave. I'm in my princess tent. Like you can't get
Yeah.
me. I want my
Hmm.
mama to come get me. And I'm just
Hmm.
like, she is just so full of this big personality.
She is. She totally, look, even there, just sitting there, you know, she's got this personality that just, it's unbelievable. Tommy says we love when she presses time to get the mail or call mama. Yeah. The first time that I saw that was a few weeks ago that she had called you when you were actually at work, I
Mhm.
think. And you were like, yeah, hi. That was amazing, wasn't it, Allie? You missed your mama. Yeah. Um, Cappuccino wonders if you cook Allie's food. Do you cook her food?
Um, so I was for a few months, but Allie is
Yeah.
very, very picky. And so
Hmm.
in her over 2 years of life, we have went through so many different kinds of food because
Yep.
she'll like it for a little bit and then she doesn't like it and she will not eat it. So
Okay.
we are right now, we're on a freeze dried kibble and
Mhm.
the little fresh Caesar toppers, and she will eat
Okay.
those.
She
And
likes
so
those.
that's where we're at today. I don't know
Today.
what tomorrow will be, but today that's what she's eating.
She knows what she likes and what she doesn't like. That's real discerning, you know? It's
She needs a
wonderful. I love it.
variety.
Yeah. Um, so I want to talk about the study that Allie was mentioned in. We'll talk about that for a minute.
Mhm.
But before I do that, I want to say that um, I think that there are some animals, and I've seen actually the cats have also pushed buttons, which surprised me completely because cats are so independent. And nowhere near what the
Yeah.
buttons are that Allie does. But we were talking backstage about um, Jane Goodall when she worked with the chimps and she did sign language with the chimps and the depth of what those chimps communicated to her, especially over time. There was also on YouTube, I think you can find Robin Williams talking to Coco the gorilla. And he came up with all these existential things like, why are people mean to each other or something like that, and it was, I remember reading it and thinking, oh my God, But Allie was mentioned in an article about um, teaching nonverbal people to use buttons. Is that what it was, Shelley? Tell us a little bit about it if you
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
Yeah. So the gal, she reached out to me and asked if she could ask some questions about the communication that Allie does, and that
Hmm.
they work with nonverbal children and adults. Let's say, for instance, autism or whatnot,
Hmm.
and they can use these communication buttons
Yeah.
because they're nonverbal, and that's basically what the study was that having
Hmm.
these buttons readily available for
Yeah.
nonverbal children and adults,
Right.
and you know,
Beautiful.
elaborating
Yeah.
on that, and
Elaborating on it.
yeah,
Um, that is really so striking, and using the proof that if basically if this dog can do this, you know, then these children probably can do this, and what a difference in the world that it would make for their lives. But oh my
right.
goodness, yes, Allie sitting there looking at the camera. You know it's all about you, right, Allie? Um, so somebody asked a question. I remember you saying when we first talked that they said, "Can you make her go do this?" And you said,
Mhm.
"I can't make her go use the buttons. She just
Mhm.
chooses to use them." Is that true? Yeah. Yeah.
That's true. So it's all on
Yeah.
her time. I've never forced her to use the buttons. I will sit down there and sometimes she will say things to me, but I've always allowed her to either use them or don't use them. So there'll be
Uh-huh.
days where she doesn't use them at all. And then there's
Okay.
other days where she's super chatty and she wants everything. And
Sure.
so it's all on her time.
Uh-huh. I know. Betsy is amazed at the number of buttons. So am I, Betsy. My feeling is that you've got, and you probably have the word written on the button, I'm
Yeah, some
guessing.
of them have pictures and some of them have words written on them.
Okay, so but she can see the picture of what some that action is in some of them, or just for you.
I guess so. I think that,
Okay.
I mean, like the colors and the words and stuff, they're for the
Hmm.
humans. The
Hmm.
way that she remembers is by the placement of them because they don't move out of the order that they're in. If I were to
Right.
switch data and brother around, she would hit and it would mess her up.
Sure it would. Yeah, no. But she remembers where it is. She must,
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
that's her, where she's going to get that out. Wow. Um, I remember that some dogs are just they're not able to do that. And I was telling Shelly the first time I met her, I said, "My goodness, Shelly, you got your dog talking back, communicating with you, and I couldn't even get my dog toilet trained until she was 5. I had to send her off to have some." There's some dogs that are just so stubborn, and I don't know if it probably is the breed. I'm thinking it's more my breed of dog, but I don't have the patience you do. You just seem very patient. Has she ever irritated you by bothering you too much?
No, I
No. Okay.
she gets relentless on her buttons when she doesn't get her way. I mean, she'll hit him and then hit him out of order, and
Uh-huh.
I'll be like, Ellie, no, and
Uh-huh.
I just
Yeah.
have to redirect her. It's just like a
Sure.
little
Like a
toddler.
little
Like,
kid.
go
Yeah.
get a ball. Let's play ball, and just
Yeah.
redirect her.
Wow. Yeah. So, this article that I had read, there are many studies, and I pulled up some of them. I'm not going to go over them, but I wanted everybody to know the University of San Diego, how do soundboard trained dogs respond to human button presses? There's a whole study on that from the University of San Diego. And then there's another article that I found that is really good, and it's dogs use two-way button combos to communicate. And I think that's what I was most impressed about with Allie, because it isn't just outside or treat or whatever. She talks like in a sentence some of the time. That just totally makes me
It
feel
just
like,
keeps
yeah,
growing, like the
yeah,
way that she's communicating. I can look back when we started TikTok. I think it's been like 13 or 14 months ago is when she was on social
okay.
media on TikTok. And so I can look back and I would post videos of her just hitting one button and I would get so excited. I'm like, look, my dog talks, right? And then now you look how
Yeah,
far she's come, and
I know.
I mean,
Yeah,
just like,
it's amazing.
whoa,
Yeah,
you can do
it really
5
is.
in a row.
Uh-huh. Do you have any ideas for a new button? Meredith wants to know. I know she just put four up for the different stores.
So
Is
she's
there anything? Yeah.
So she hasn't really used those much. And so
Okay.
once she'll get those down, we'll think of another one. I don't like to overwhelm her with the new
No.
buttons. So putting 4 at one time is a lot.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I'm gonna, and plus I put them on the wall. So it's a little different area
Little
for her.
different.
I wanted to see kind of how she's gonna react to that.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah. You're
and then we'll
amazing.
we'll go from there and see.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Um, were the words that you thought Allie would want that she virtually never uses and words you don't expect to matter to her that have now become really important? If there's one or two that you can think of.
So the buttons that she rarely, one that comes to mind is ouch. She
Hmm.
used it when I had surgery, and so
Uh-huh.
I would show her the incision. Mama has an ouch, and so she would hit Mama ouch. But
Hmm.
since then, she doesn't
She
ever
doesn't.
use ouch.
Okay.
But it's there.
Yeah.
Um, she uses a lot of them. I'm looking at all of them right now, thinking which
Yeah.
ones does she not use? She doesn't use. I think one that surprises me is the bad girl button. I didn't think that one would be used as much as it is.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and
I love that.
excuse me.
Oh, yes.
She
Excuse me. Yeah.
has, I work from home and sometimes, and so when I am working, she will sit there and hit excuse me. And she
Hmm.
just uses it in the right context. And I'm going, what little girl? Like, how do
I
you
know.
know this? And, I'm on a Zoom call and I'm like, my dog's hitting, excuse me, just a second. She needs something. And, anyways, that Zoom
Yeah.
call was marketing. And they're like, we want to meet her. So she came into the Zoom. I'm like, here's my talking dog.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so fascinating.
Yeah.
Some people are wondering, does she ever get recognized when you're in public?
Only once. She's only
Only
been
once?
recognized once. Yeah, and it was
Okay.
by someone that I think knew that we were going to be where we were, which is the dog event.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really like
Okay.
a surprise. She wants her
Uh-huh.
pajamas off, so
Oh, that's,
she
yeah.
tells me when she wants them off. She starts biting them off, so
Okay. Yep.
she wants to be
Yeah.
naked.
You are, and so she communicates with you in more than buttons. She communicates, and you exactly know what it is that she needs, which is what a lot of people do with their animals that
Yeah.
don't have buttons. But that's fabulous. Um, let's see. There was some more questions here from the chat. So thank you for asking the questions you wanted to have answered. I appreciate it, everybody. So let's see. My friend Mary, who is one of my subscribers, she has a dog named Happy. And
Oh,
she says he's the happiest dog she's ever had. And she said she'd love to teach Happy how to do this. I think it would be great. Yeah. Yeah. You have a
it
bond with
is
your
so much
animal.
fun.
It is. It seems like it would be, Shelley, really. Do you know if she has any siblings and whether they use buttons to communicate?
I don't. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
I don't have any of that information. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I wasn't going to ask this question, but I'm going to bring it up in the tense that as a person that is considered a semi-public figure, which these two are more than they're very definitely public figures, um, and you get some abuse. You get some abuse by being a public figure. Now it could be that the neighbors have no idea about what's going on, but they're concerned about you because those of you who have dogs, you know that grapes are toxic, and so the children next door were throwing grapes over the side of the fence, and so they're just concerned about you, and I wanted you to see that. So,
Yeah, and I can just do a little bit. It's
uh-huh.
that side of the house is still blocked off. The camera's up. We haven't had any incidents since the night of the grapes. So I'm hoping that the letter that I gave them is the
Yeah,
end of
solution.
the issues.
Yeah, yeah. Um, it is dangerous. And, you know, I, as a person myself who has this channel and has been on, and you can get some pretty nasty comments sometimes too. And it makes it difficult because you're not understanding why. And I've gotten them and I've had to just get rid of them. I'm sure you've had some on your, in some of your things too. But, you know, the other misnomer that a lot of us have, unless we have a channel or we're public figures like this, is we don't make a hell of a lot of money.
Mm-mm. No, that's
I think a
very
lot of people, yeah,
misinformed.
think we do, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, and that's not quite the reason we're doing it anyway. So, but it is interesting that everybody's been sending Allie some things, and I absolutely adore that, and I love it because she is interested. I can't get my dogs interested in opening a package.
Everything is for her. Everything that comes with this house is Allie's. And
Okay.
she is very invested in everything. She has to get her face in there, do her mail inspection duties, and
Uh-huh. Yeah.
it's she loves it. She loves every little bit of it.
Yeah. And she actually asks you, doesn't she, to go to the mailbox or go to get the mail. Yeah.
Yep,
That's
she hear the
one of
mail
her
truck.
favorite things. Yeah. It's one of her
Yep.
favorite things. It really is adorable, honestly. Um, the oh, I wanted to talk about her love of music and Taylor Swift, I guess.
Yeah. So it was, so I forgot a long time ago. She got this toy to do a TikTok shop video for, right? You get free
Hmm.
toys and clothes and whatever
Okay.
from TikTok, right? So
Uh-huh.
she was it, and it came pre-programmed with a bunch of different music on it. And one of them was Taylor Swift. Well, she was playing with the toy. I had a video. She was playing with the
Uh-huh.
toy and she was barking at it. And then all of a sudden, Taylor Swift comes on and she just starts laying down and relaxing. And she's like, just lays on the floor and listens to her. And I was like, whoa, you like Taylor
Wow.
Swift? And
Oh,
someone had mentioned, I don't know, it was like 2 weeks ago, does she like anything besides the dog calming music? And I said, matter of fact, I have this video from when she had this. And so I posted it, and that's where that all
uh-huh.
started. And then I gave her a Taylor Swift button. And so now she likes to hit her play Taylor Swift button, and she'll just get up on the couch and chill and have a snack or
It's amazing.
do her
Yeah.
thing.
She's
Yeah.
you know, just like a little girl that wants to listen to her favorite music whenever she wants to. And oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that's so that's so fabulous, really. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Um, I when I saw that, I thought it was adorable. And when she goes in her tent, she just wants to be left alone. Or can Mama can go in though, right? Mama can go
Well,
in.
I've been in there. We had our tea party in there before,
Uh-huh.
but um, she doesn't really like people in there. I've noticed that,
Uh-huh.
especially when she doesn't want to go somewhere. She'll go run to her tent. It's like this is
Hmm.
her safe spot, and so you can't touch me in here.
Yeah.
So I'm reading that from her vibes. What she's like, okay, okay,
Yeah.
Allie, that's your spot.
I know. That's amazing. That's amazing. Um, Tommy says, "Whoops, I know oh, the olive. That's adorable. That yeah, that's one of my favorite things." Meredith said, "I can't believe she hasn't been offered to visit a late night show yet," and I think I just see something in these two's future that says to me that something's gonna go, something's gonna happen, right, Allie? You're gonna go on Jimmy Kimmel,
Oh,
maybe, huh?
she'd be like, "Yeah, I'm a star. I'll go, Mom. I got this." I already know her.
Uh-huh.
She's like,
And she'll pick out her own outfit. Are you waving, Ellie? I see you
yeah.
waving. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm all that. Oh, I absolutely think so. Especially, I mean, I know there's probably I'm not even sure how many there are out there that do the same thing you do, but there aren't many. If you that I've seen, I've seen Bunny. I've
Hmm.
seen somebody. There was another dog, and somebody said there was a cat that and I
Hmm.
haven't seen that, but when I found Allie, it was amazing. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Um, does she tell on brother? when he does something that she doesn't like?
No,
No.
she doesn't tell on brother. She tells
Okay.
on dada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because she doesn't want
Yeah.
him to pick her up and all that.
Dada's
Okay.
Dada's the one that,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So anything Dada does, like he took her stick one night and like
Uh-huh.
things that Dada does, she likes to tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that that she wants to go see cousin, I believe, that's in Alaska. Or is it cousin
Uncle
or
and auntie.
uncle and aunt are in Alaska? Okay. And
Yeah.
Papa. She
Yeah.
goes to see Papa, right? Yeah.
Oh, Papa.
Yeah.
Papa is their, yeah, Papa. Love Papa. Their connection is, their bond is like no other. Like,
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I said we were going to go see Papa, I mean, just saying
You can
Papa
tell.
is
You can tell.
triggering.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
wants, yeah.
She like,
The thing that amazes me the most about her is how much she cares about the people that she loves. And like
yes.
she's here to protect them. She worries about them. She wants to know where everybody's at. She's the house
Yeah.
manager. She,
Yeah.
even though auntie and uncle are in Alaska, she asks about them. They're her
Uh-huh.
people. We're her people. And so it's,
Uh-huh.
it's just that's those are like a lot of the time she's asking like where are they at? She wants
Where
to
are they?
know.
Yeah,
What are they
sure.
doing? Is
Yeah.
Papa happy? Ask me, Papa
Uh-huh.
happy?
Yeah.
Um,
It's amazing.
and I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Um, and what I think I've always read or heard that dogs can't tell time, but I don't believe that anyway, because when dogs have been left alone, many times they'll get up and walk to the window just before the person gets home. They kind of just know they're on their way home. But she, you'll say tomorrow, or you'll say later, and it seems like she understands that it isn't going to be right now, but we'll do it later. Do you find
Yeah,
that
and
that's okay?
I modeled that for her because that's a hard one. A hard one to teach them was tomorrow. And
Uh-huh.
but I would model that after we go night night, and I would always say that, but I have to follow through the next day. And then I would
Yes.
say, you have to follow through, and it's all about that
Okay.
modeling. And
Yeah.
so that's how she remembers it. And some
Yeah.
days she doesn't remember that I told her tomorrow we're going to go shopping, and she'll forget about it. But
Hmm.
sometimes she does. And so
Sometimes she
it's,
does.
we're going shopping today. You told me. So,
Right. Right. I
okay.
remembered, and you can't weasel out of it. Yeah. Everybody loved the Home Depot apron as well that she got.
Can't wait to take her there and have her wear it. I am so excited because when she goes to Home Depot, she stands in the lanes and like you have to pet me before you can come by me. And now she can
Oh,
just be an employee and people get more attention and
oh
get,
my
I mean,
goodness.
she's all about the attention from the people.
Sure, sure. So,
Yeah.
more adult attention, not children's attention. And I think that that's the case a lot when a dog is with adults mostly anyway, and
Mhm.
they're not used to the energy of the kids. So,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. Does she have any interactions with other dogs, or does
She
she have a
does.
button? She does. Okay.
She
Yeah.
does. Yeah. So when we go out on our walks at night, she likes walks. She sees puppies. And
Mhm.
so we have interactions that way. She also, my mother has a dog. She has interactions with
Okay.
her.
Yeah.
Auntie and uncle, they have a part-time dog. Their
Okay.
dog Coda goes between their, it's actually their neighbor's dog, but is at
Uh-huh.
their house every day too. So they have
Uh-huh.
like kind of shared custody, I guess. And so she
Yeah.
played while we're in Alaska, she gets to play with Coda all the time. And so
Oh,
um,
that's
we went to the
wonderful.
dog park once, but that was turned out to be a big dog park. And so we were
Uh-huh.
kind of bombarded with a lot of big dogs. I don't
Mhm.
know of any little dog parks near us. I've been looking.
Uh-huh.
Um, so we're still learning that. It's
Yeah. That's so cute though.
I gotta put this
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Um,
She
and
loves
she does.
dogs. We go to the pet
Oh,
stores and
mhm. Go ahead.
there we go. We go to pet stores and whatnot, and so she gets to see the puppies at the pet stores. And um,
Uh-huh.
I want to make sure I plug this in. Sorry, my
Is
computer's going.
That's all
There we
right.
go. Okay.
Okay. Allie knows everything you're saying, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're talking about everything I love."
She's going
Are
to be
you
chatting
teasing
when
me,
we get
Mom?
off there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, okay, Jim. I believe Shelly just added the four buttons, and they were Home Depot, Pet Pros, Pet Smart, or
PetSmart,
Pet Smart, and there was one other one. I don't remember what
Hobby
it is.
Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Oh, she likes to go there too.
She loves Hobby Lobby. And
Really?
yeah, so the first time we went there, I let her pick, she wanted a blanket. She was like really infatuated with this red blanket. I don't know why we
Uh-huh.
got it, but we figured out they had a dog section, dog toys. And so we always have to visit the dog section. And I think it's because she gets a lot of attention at Hobby
Yes,
Lobby from
that
the,
might be
the
why.
ladies there.
Uh-huh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Mine get attention from the Starbucks in the car and the Starbucks and the taco time, but
Oh,
they, and they actually get my husband brings them into Safeway when he goes grocery shopping for something. They all go in with him, and I'm really surprised they're not kicking him out. But they're on, they're on their leashes, and everybody loves
yeah.
seeing them. Yeah. Kathy was wondering where she puts her duckies when she takes them out of the pool. That was funny that she didn't want them in the pool.
That amazed me. So I had bought her like a little set of a mama duck, and I
Uh-huh.
think there's like 10 of the bigger ducks, and they were in
Mm-hmm.
her pool, and that was just fine. But we had a friend follower send her 50 little baby ducks, and I thought, oh, she must want them in her pool. Oh no, mama, no.
Uh-huh.
I put them in there, and I started seeing her grab one by one and bring them back into the house, and she was setting them all over in different places of the house. And I videoed her doing like 5, and then I helped her get them out, and I was like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't know that these ones were special baby ducks." And
Yeah.
so they ended up sitting on the ottoman for a very long time where she could keep an eye on them, and we have since moved them into her princess tent, into their own little
Oh, okay.
little
Yeah.
nest.
Yeah.
Yes.
She wants her duckies all in a row in her own place.
Yes.
Oh, this is a question. I don't know that we want to ask because I don't think Mama's ready for that. But it could be that she wants to have another dog come in. I'm wondering if it isn't that she wants a brand new one or not. The understanding of it, but she likes them, so she probably
Yeah.
wants to be with them. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, we're not prepared to bring another dog into the home fully right
Mhm.
now, but
Right.
giving her more time with puppies is
Yeah. Is it?
definitely
Yeah.
a priority.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
She could teach them a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
I love it. I saw a video one day of you took her, she wanted to go shopping, and so you took her, and she had a backpack on. Just, does
Well,
she
she
pick those
needs
things?
somewhere to
Yeah.
keep her crunchy bones if she gets hungry, and
Okay.
that's where we keep them.
That's where you keep the crunchy bones. Okay.
Yeah.
Does she pick something out if you tell her she can pick a toy or whatever, or how does
She
that work?
gravitates to the cat trees. She wants a cat
Oh,
tree. And every pet store, she goes
uh-huh.
to the cat tree.
With a cat
And
tree.
I
Wow.
was like, I would get you a cat tree, Allie, but you can't climb a cat tree. That they're made for the cats to climb. And
Right,
but every
right.
time she goes and has to sit on one, so I'll lift her up and I'll put her on like the second level and stuff and let her sit on it. But yeah, and then
Wow.
other than that, she doesn't usually pick out stuff. I mean, I show her toys and stuff. She just wants to be there and
Mm-hmm.
sniff
Mm-hmm.
everything,
Yeah.
and
Wow. That's amazing.
and then I'll pick her a few things out, and
Uh-huh.
then yeah.
Yeah. Are you able to move away? Is your battery going to make it? Some of the people were asking if they could see some of the clothes or take a look closer at the buttons. I don't know if you can do that or not, Shelley.
Yeah, it's got a little charge, so we will pop over
Okay. All
and
right.
show you.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
the stroller.
So
I've been thinking about getting my dog a stroller, but I don't know if do you have one for Allie? Oh my goodness. Yeah.
so these are all of her clothes.
Do you
Not
use
a lot.
baby
And then
hangers for them? Do the baby hangers? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, and then all of her buttons.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And that on the floor is where she calls Alexa, right? Down there
Yes.
at the
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
And I can drop in so she can video call me, and then her princess mirror,
Oh yes.
and
Yes.
then her
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 beautiful girl cave. Oh my
pet.
goodness. That's so incredible.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
um, I love that. Does she stare in the mirror a lot when she has her clothes on? When she has fancy clothes on?
Not not usually when she has her clothes on.
Okay.
She only goes up. I haven't really seen her with clothes on go to her mirror and look at herself. She does
Okay.
that just sporadically.
Hmm.
When she's um just at any time, at any point, she just wants to go look at herself.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
not when she's got clothes on. I haven't seen her go and say,
Haven't
"Pretty
seen her.
girl." Mm-mm.
Yeah. The only reason I ask is this. I believe a golden retriever out there that they put wings on the retriever. Have you
Hmm.
seen that? And
No.
they're electric wings, and they put like a fairy, and then they give her a purse to hold in her mouth. It's just, yeah,
Oh.
it's adorable. I don't know that they'd make the wings small enough for Allie's size because this is a big, this probably fit people, but that dog would bring the wings in to have it put on her so she could look in the mirror at herself with the with the wings.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just amazing.
that's
It is.
adorable.
Uh-huh. Um, so um, I wanted to just mention a couple of things here for everybody. Um, I think that they're saying in one of these articles that we want to know if dogs can use the soundboards to express ideas beyond their immediate needs. And one of the things they said in the article was, don't keep testing your dog. Let them, after they learn after they learned it, don't keep going over and testing them because it isn't smart. And it sounds like that's not what you do. It's exactly what you don't do. You don't go over there and make her prove every day that she knows
Mm.
what button to push. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does sound like she's fairly set up with knowing exactly which buttons. And I would imagine if you move them around, it would be awfully confusing
Yeah.
for, for her
She would
or anybody.
definitely have an issue with that. She would be like, "What happened?"
Yeah.
When we went to Alaska, we took 11 buttons with us, and
Oh, you did.
I, show her and push them and show her, and
Yeah.
it takes a couple days for her to get used to the order that they're in, but they're words that she recognizes and really just
Yeah.
the basics for her,
Sure.
and she'll
Yeah.
use them.
Yeah. She'll use them. Wow. That's incredible. Well, does anybody else have any other questions that you'd like to ask? I think Allie's being very patient. You can see her in the corner. She is tiny, so it is hard to see her all the time. But as I mentioned in the very beginning, uh, Shelly, I think you probably post. I don't know. It seems like you post 4 or 5 times a day at least, something like
Yeah.
that. There's always
Well, there
yeah.
she gives me a lot of videos to post.
She does.
She's very
she
chatty.
she is very chatty. Yeah, she really, really is. I I
Oh, hi.
I guess my fascination just brings me to it. I think that's what a lot of the people in the chat are saying too, how much joy she really brings to so many people and how they look forward to seeing and hearing from her and finding out about her and what she's up to. And I just feel really grateful that I did find you guys, and I think that
Aw.
everybody feels that way because there's just something about it. Um, you know, I have had people come on, and I know pet psychics that come on and tell you what your dog or cat is thinking about, or if there's an issue like they want clean water or they want some, they don't like it when you do this or whatever. But it's this communication, which is it's a two-way communication, and it just I guess it has to be seen to be believed, and that's what people are seeing. And they're
Yeah.
going, oh my God, and this is possible. And
They
yes,
do.
it's very boring to sit here all the time, Ellie.
That is
Yes.
one thing, a lot of people think that it's made up or whatnot. And,
Hmm.
I, I can't
Yeah,
make up what she's doing. It's recorded by motion on a Ring camera.
yeah,
It is real. And she does make mistakes. She'll hit the wrong button. Sometimes she'll
yeah.
correct herself. Sometimes I have no idea what she's talking about.
Uh-huh.
Um, that it happens, but it really is mind blowing that they can communicate and they
It is.
can learn. And so I agree with that. I
Yeah.
had a comment that someone thought that I like sat over on the couch and held up cue cards to her, and I was like, well, she can't read. Like, I don't know what.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, but
No,
yeah, it's
yeah. It's the real deal. It just you just know it is, and you didn't say go over and push that button, and she wouldn't know what you meant anyway. So, yeah, this is something that, yeah, she does express her thoughts. Yes, she does, and it does make my day much better too. And I have dogs. I loved. I'm and there's a lot of people on here who follow me that love animals just as much as I do. I know that horses can do the same thing. I don't know that they can push buttons, but they can communicate in different ways. And I think that it's time for society to recognize that animals have always been trying to communicate with us in one way or the other. And it's just such a blessing to find a way that we can get that from that between the ears of that sweet soul that you have. And you said at one point on a show, on a video, that she gets stressed out in the car. She doesn't like
yeah.
riding in the car. Mine get that way too, even in the winter time. Just depends. So she doesn't, it isn't that she wants to go for a ride. It's just that she wants to be in the store, right?
Yep.
Or be in, yeah,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, yeah. So
It's
she
just
doesn't ask
has
for a ride. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Honestly, honestly. Um, so what's the best thing, Shelley? Let's wrap it up. What's the best thing that you can tell us about your experience with this? What you'd like to
I think
say?
the best thing is just knowing how much she loves her people and how much she cares. I truly had no idea that she really thought about things like that and
Yeah,
worried and
yeah.
concerned and needed to know. I think that's the most amazing thing is knowing how much she truly loves her humans.
She and her curiosity knows no bounds, and I think that's what really, you know, she knows about the water pool. She wants to go in the water pool. She wants to have the shower head. She wants, you know, she wants to do this. She wants to do that, and yeah, the curiosity is the beautiful thing. But yes, you do have an amazingly beautiful animal that is very empathetic, compassionate animal. It really and aren't all animals if we give them the opportunity to be that. But you are also the compassionate one because you work with her and you don't get upset. You don't get angry with her,
Thank
and so you're really tight, and you can tell. You can really tell. So, thank you.
thank
Thank
you.
you, Allie. Yes, thank you, Shelley. Thank you, everybody, for coming
Yeah.
by and getting to meet Allie and Shelley. And again, the information of all the places you can check in, Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and all that, they're all in the show notes. Today is August 30th, 2026, just in case somebody finds this later. It could be that by that time we're going to have her on a TV show. We don't know. So,
We'll
so
see
please,
what happens.
yes, that's right. You never know. Yes, you are and you're right. Shelley is the best mama. Yeah, she
Thank
really
you
is.
so
Yeah.
much.
Yes, yeah. So wait, you stay with me, Shelly, and we're just going to say goodbye to everybody else.
Thank you,
So,
everyone, for joining. We
yes, thank
appreciate
you.
you.
Thank you. Please go over and like and subscribe to Shelly's channel and watch. She'll be posting there. And if you aren't already a subscriber to mine, I'd love to have you. We do a lot of different kinds of shows here, but it was wonderful to spend the time with you and Allie today. So
Thank you.
thank you,
Thank you so much
everybody.
for having us.
You're welcome, honey. Bye-bye.